Since then, John, a sub-2 ERA.
Yeah, he can be dynamic, and they say your next starting pitcher is the momentum, right? Well, momentum came last night, and Yamamoto has to keep the Yankees at bay and keep them frustrated, just like Flaherty did. And if he has that low fastball followed by the split and slider, he's going to be as good as he was.
He's trying to respond, get this series back to the Bronx, tied at a game apiece. Gleyber Torres climbs in, and off we go with a fastball at 98, a little bit downstairs. Torres has reached base in the first inning, 8 of their 10 games so far in the postseason. On this payoff, takes a high fastball and a leadoff walk for Torres. So as he's done so many times, he waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Soto grounds one left side. Rojas waits on it. Over to first in time. And to second goes Torres.
At the middle of the plate, but have that depth going down out of the zone for that swing and miss.
Here it comes. Judge swings and misses, made the exact pitch you described.
And that's just a great pitch. And you're going to get frustrated if you're Aaron Judge thinking everybody's making a perfect pitch. But see how he made it look like a strike the entire time. But then down below, getting him to reach. So tough at that height. They're pitching him really, really well right now.
Yankees a first inning chance. Stanton with a pop-up and another missed opportunity for New York. Different day, same story for the Yanks. Dodgers come to bat when you come back.
Got a pretty good changeup, but I don't know how many he'll throw against the Dodgers. The key is, can he get the Dodgers to chase as much as the rest of teams chase against him?
Ball was out.
He comes after the zone and swing above it. It's going to be hard to hit his fastball.
Rodon's 1-0 to Ohtani is lifted to right center field, and he begins this game the same way that he started yesterday with a high fly to center field. Big league fly ball. The Judge makes the grab up.
Dodgers getting 3 clean outs in an inning is hard to do.
2-2 to Betts. Pokes a base hit the other way. Goes out and gets that seldom used changeup and serves a single into right field. First hit of the World Series for Mookie Betts.
Well, the changeup kind of floated on the outside part of the plate, and Mookie did a great job going the other way. And these Dodgers, I'm telling you, this is a lineup. The longer the game goes, the harder it is to keep them at bay. You've got to be really, really on your game to navigate.
On Teoscar Hernandez. Rodon pitches. Hernandez flies one to right field. Soto with an easy play this time. 2 gone in the first. 14 with 4 grand slams. Popped up on the diamond. Everybody's saying they can't find it. Thankfully for the Yankees, Rizzo does at that time of night where you can kind of lose the ball up in that sky. Both pitchers put up zeros. Again, though, after those 3 stolen bases yesterday, couple hits. Here's a big swing and a little spinner in front of the plate for Yamamoto to get him at first. Earlier this evening.
But you have to put it away.
That's a walk to Rizzo and a base runner for the Yankees. For more on Yamamoto for the Dodgers, this is what they're paying him to do. Is 1-1 to Volpe. His smoke to center field. Right at Tommy Edman. Kind of knuckled out there. And Edman was able to put it away.
That ball started in right center and came back to him. Hooked. And that knuckle zone, Wells likes it there. Struggles with the ball above the zone. Swing and miss at top of the zone.
Had one to hit, grounded it to second. Kike Hernandez finishes off a scoreless second inning for Yamamoto.
Getting most of his fastballs and most of the outs on that pitch.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Towards the corner it goes. It is gone! Tommy Edman strikes again. He hits like Babe Ruth against lefties.
He sure does, and the 2-0 count. It's much easier to hit when you're ahead in the count. The average is through the roof.
That Kike Hernandez with a hot shot to third, caught by Jazz Chisholm. Championship Series MVP doing it again in the World Series.
Watch how on time he is with this fastball right down the middle, and to be on time, you just deliver that perfect swing. And a ball that we've seen a few people catch it over that short fence. That one was not going to be caught.
Carlos Rodon. Muncy's down swinging here. Good slider from Rodon. First strikeout for him after the Dodgers. Tapped along third. Not going to be an easy play. Rodon over there in time. Carlos Rodon with a nice play to get Will Smith. The Dodgers, though, get on the board first, and it's Tommy Tanks, as they call him. Tommy Edman with a leadoff shot. And here in game 2, as the Dodgers try to take a 2-0 series advantage, they've got the first blow. On to the third. Yeah, man, what a roller coaster those two pitchers proved to be. Here's the 0-2. A curve is lifted to left center field. Edman and Hernandez. Hernandez the call, and the catch for the first out. Torres swats at one that ricochets off of Yamamoto to second. Hernandez will throw him out 2 away.
Well, the one thing the Yankees improved drastically on was hitting the fastball.
On another 2-2 from Yamamoto. He pulls one in the air to deep right field. Betts watches this one go, and Juan Soto's tied the game.
Well, we talked about it in the beginning. If he slugs, the Yankees are in a good spot. He's got to use his bat as a weapon. He definitely uses his on-base percentage as a weapon. But when he is doing that and getting doubles and making havoc with his bat, the Yankees are in a good place.
After 41 home runs during the regular season, his 4th of this postseason, and it's tied at 1. Well, the Yankees unable to come up with a key hit. They just
and pull every pitch.
Punches this one to right field. Mookie Betts sprints out and makes the catch. On a pair of solo home runs, we've got a 1-1 game. It was Tommy Edman for the Dodgers in the second. It's Juan Soto for the Yankees in the third. Here in game 2, Yankees 1, Dodgers 1. Flips this ball to right center field. Soto cruises to the gap to catch it. So 1 away in this third, and they get the bases 1 and 2. Fires and gets him to chase with a good slider.
That's the pitch. We were talking, and I probably should have known it, but I said, you know, what's the most innings you pitched in a year?
Betts is 2 for 2. Heck of a lot more than 160, right?
357. He would pitch every 3 days and every 4 days at times, so we're in different times. That is like 40 for a right-handed pitcher. I mean, left-handers have the advantage getting to see the runner leading off.
That's driven the other way. Deep right center field. Judge is back. It is gone. Teoscar Hernandez puts the Dodgers back in front. The Home Run Derby has broken out here in Game 2 of the World Series, and the Home Run Derby champion from this summer has his first in the Fall Classic.
Part of this is the threat of Mookie being able to steal. You speed up your delivery a little bit, and he goes the other way on a fastball that just jumps off of Teoscar's bat, and you're right, the ball is jumping.
Stepped to the plate in the 10th yesterday, hit that grand slam. Launches this ball right field. He's found the seats again.
Left-hander up and in, and he gets the barrel of the bat to it. That's what Freddie does. He stays in and waits on a left-hander probably longer than he does against a right-handed pitcher. Almost the identical pitch, just a little bit higher, but the same place where the ball ended up.
41 days without a home run, and then 2 of them in a 24-hour span in the World Series. A 2-out burst for the Dodgers. Betts singles, Hernandez homers. Freeman follows him with a home run of his own, and the Dodgers lead 4-1. Series, something they did to help turn the 1981 World Series against the Yankees. Edmonds strokes one to the gap in left center field. That's headed for the wall. Edmonds got a home run and a double, and the Dodgers bats heating up.
I tell you what, his swing right now is so on plane, and he looks so dangerous from the right side. Again, getting 3 outs. Hard against this.
There goes Allen from second, no throw, and a stolen base. Hernandez has homered against Rodon 3 times. Drills this ball in a line to left field, but it is hauled in by Verdugo. Got away with one.
He did get away with it,
but didn't get away with a couple before that. A 2-out rally for the Dodgers. Teoscar Hernandez, his 3rd home run of the postseason. Freddie Freeman, his 2nd home run in 24 hours, and it's 4-1 Dodgers in Game 2.
Rally, so you got to make him earn it.
Stanton chops this ball to 3rd for Max Muncy, and the first out of the 4th.
I felt like in a game in the postseason, if your team scored a run, you had to get the first hitter out. Now we just saw the Dodgers, the first 2 got out, and they still put up 3 spot. But the second half struggles.
Up the middle he goes. Rojas perfectly positioned. 2 up and 2 down. Continued to click. Yamamoto home with a 1-2, and he strikes him out with a disappearing splitter. The first 1-2-3 inning of the game follows up a 3-run inning for the Dodgers, who lead 4-1. A lot of this season has been about bouncing back for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and Muncy will head back to the dugout, 1 away. Cousins payoff. Smith lines the ball to deep center field. Judge running back. He turns and watches this ball hit off the wall. Smith headed to second with a double. Throw gets all the way to the plate. Smith hangs on at second. Will Smith has his first base hit of this World Series.
This is called centering a pitch. When you can hit a ball straight over the head of a center fielder with that much carry. I mean, that ball was straight on to Aaron Judge, and he could not get back there fast enough. This is the Will Smith they've been waiting for.
Shown some signs of it. He hit a home run in the clinching game of the championship series in that same direction.
And walk Ohtani.
Bounces one to second. Torres is there. 2 gone in the 4th. Tonight's telecast is sponsored. Careful right here.
Yeah. Putting him on intentionally would end up being second and third because he'll steal second.
Bounces this one up the middle. Cousins made a good pitch, and he gets Ohtani to finish off the 4th. Back after a word from your local Fox station. Volpe starting the 5th for the Yankees. Down on a disappearing splitter.
This is just a fantastic pitch when you've established your fastball because it cannot be detected by the hitter. And it just dives down and in. That pitch is thrown a lot against. They're going to have to juggle a few things next year to adjust for their style of pitching.
Soft bouncing ball right side. Yamamoto covers and Freeman feeds him. 2 out.
More starters.
Lazy fly ball left field. And for Yamamoto, that's 7 straight retired since the Soto home run. Halfway home in game 2. Dodgers up 4-1. Betts lofts his ball to left. Verdugo went back at first. Now recovers and makes the grab. Hernandez smokes a base hit to right. Second hit of the game and his 3rd of the World Series.
I'm going to tell you something. He looked lost until that last game of the series against the Mets, and he has looked locked in, patient, and is only going to be bigger and bigger if the Yankees don't climb back into this series and obviously win it. Last night was one of those games that runners up to 2nd and 3rd.
Strike 3 called on Tommy Edman. Finish off this bottom of the 5th inning. Juan's your team in action when they play in New York next season. As Gleyber Torres grounds the first pitch to 3rd, and Max Muncy will throw over to get him. 1 pitch, 1 out for Yamamoto here in the 6th. Into his delivery. And everybody's on the same page now, and he grounds his ball to 2nd for Kike Hernandez in what felt like a huge inning for the Yankees, John. 2 up and 2 down just like that.
Yeah, this was a must-score inning for the Yankees.
Splitter, and Yamamoto in his World Series debut has given up just 1 hit over 6 innings against the Yankees. Lefty's first pitch is swatted to center field, and 1 pitch, 1 out. Hit the Dodgered internally,
and again,
they'll pop up the 3rd for Chisholm.
It's because of what they haven't done.
He's handled the staff through this postseason, which has been a load with all the different pitchers they've had to use. Bouncing ball to 3rd for Jazz Chisholm. And the Yankees bullpen with a scoreless 6th inning. Into the late innings we go from Yamamoto. Left over the plate, poked into shallow right. Hernandez is there. 1 gone in the 7th. In the 3rd. He retires the last 11 that he faces. Career year with the Dodgers, pitching in the World Series. And inducing this weak fly ball to left center field for Teoscar Hernandez. 2 out in the 7th.
Well,
payoff. And it hit him.
Did he swing? No.
Asking if there was a swing, no swing. And Anthony Rizzo has gotten hit by more pitches than any player in baseball since he broke in. And remember, he's dealing with those 2 broken fingers. So anytime you get a pitch up high like that, it's on this 1-1 pitch, golfs it to center field. Edman retreats. He's got room. And after 7 innings in game 2, the Dodgers have a 4-1 lead. Off pitch from Holmes. Chase what would have been ball 4.
wow, that move. Wow.
They picked up during practice and learned during the games.
Oh no.
A method to everything that he does. A reason. Betts down swinging. 2 away.
The window, can a DH win the MVP?
There he goes. Throw down is in time, and he's 0 for 2 in stolen base attempts in this postseason. And he's in some pain. Ohtani's grabbing his left arm.
Come on. Damn.
Well, that is not a good sign. You watch him put his left arm down, and it either is jammed his shoulder or his wrist. Watch it go down. And right there.
In the 8th. Another payoff. He's late on a fastball. Took Kopech 9 pitches, but he finishes the job. Checking with Ken Rosenthal. Guy they were hoping could get him over the top this season. He's helped get him over the hump into this World Series. Verdugo with a half swing. Bounce it to Muncy. 2 up and 2 down in the 8th.
That he won't be able to play. It's the severity of what that dislocation was all about.
Sky high pop up when it comes down. Michael Kopech will have himself a 1-2-3 8th inning. The Dodgers for the Yankees. Warming. Looks like it will be Treinen for the 9th inning. Off the end of the bat, center field. Judge is there. The Dodgers to make Freeman's Grand Slam sparkle forever, to make it hold up as an iconic thing. That's going to require 3 more wins. If you don't win the series, that iconic moment, it becomes more of a footnote. Little tapper back to Leiter. Good work by Mark Leiter Jr. Sends this game to the 9th inning. Teeth of the lineup coming up against Treinen. Base hit. He's got both hits for the Yankees, and he looks into that dugout and says, let's go. Down to their last 3 outs.
Sinker up a little bit in the zone, and top spin is the only thing that kept this from going out of the park.
Treinen's 0-2. Judge watches one that's overthrown to the backstop, and Soto's to second. Can he find it in the postseason before it's too late? Strike 3. Treinen gets him again.
Watch this front hip. Watch the front hip. If we get it in the screen, it's going the wrong way. And when it gets open too quick, and you see that belt buckle, you have nothing to stay back, and he's reaching.
2-0 pitch. Off the bag, and the Yankees catch a break in the 9th. Soto's in to score, and it's 4-2. A bullet that finds the bag, and the tying run comes to the plate for the Yankees in the 9th.
Well, he hit it so hard, I'm surprised the bag's still there. He hits this ball off the bag, and you said a one-hopper. And Stanton remains a threat at the plate.
And either way, that ball's probably headed down the line. Base hit for Stanton. Soto's in to score. Both runs for the Yankees tonight have come from him. And all you get with his power here. Tying run at the plate in the 9th. 3-2 pitch. Chisholm corks a base hit to right field. Tying run aboard, and the go-ahead run coming up.
Get to all those pitches that a pitcher makes and foul them off.
Another 2-2. Rizzo
I'm at first base.
got hit, and the bases are loaded. There you go.
That's what he does. That's an element of his game that makes him so.
Another 2-2. Volpe's down on strikes. 2 gone in the 9th.
Front side completely gone, and at that point so committed that there is no chance. That pitch was way outside, but to Anthony Volpe it looked like it was going to be there for the long.
Pinch hitting for Austin Wells. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Trevino lifts a fly ball to center field. Tommy Edman is there, and the Dodgers lead this World Series 2-0. It takes Alex Vesia 1 pitch to put out the bases loaded fire.
But so interesting, 1 pitch last night with the bases loaded ended way different. 1 pitch tonight with the bases loaded ended in a good way for the Dodgers.
As Jose Trevino flies out to center field, Yoshinobu